What's going on, everybody? My name's Nathan. I'm the dad from the Fandom Fam. Today we are back watching Bridgerton, season 2, episode 6, called The Choice. Um, things are messy. Um, Last episode, it got very messy. I don't really know what's gonna freaking happen. To be honest, I don't know where you go from here. I said that in the last episode. I don't know how Anthony and Kate can even be together without more drama, and it's just hard. Um, because now, if Anthony starts courting Kate for any reason, Edwina's gonna think that Kate's a horrible sister for, you know, and that maybe the whole time she was trying to keep her away from Anthony is because she wanted her for himself, and I can see all that type of stuff happening. Like, oh my gosh, Anthony's made a huge mess with the whole engagement. And to be fair, he had an out. You know, the um I forgot the people's names, but Edwina's and Kate's grandparents. Well, it's actually Edwina's grandparents, not Kate's, and grandparent in-laws or whatever, however it works. But Edwina's, yeah, their grandparents, they were bitches. Well, really, the mom. The dad probably is an asshole as well, but he at least had the courtesy to, like, let's not talk about this at dinner. Let's just have a nice, respectable dinner. But no, the stupid other bitch couldn't shut her mouth, and I was happy that Edwina and Kate's mom defended herself and was just like, you know what, no, like, f you guys, type of thing. So I loved that, but that whole situation gave Anthony an out. Like, I think because the conversation Anthony had with his mom was like, I think the mom convinced him, and he started to realize like married is the wrong choice. But what is he going to do now? Because he already proposed, and there's nothing he can do about it because everything would look like a scandal unless Edwina called it off. You know, yada yada yada, because they couldn't foresee something like this happening. And then, yeah, the grandparents are just complete assholes, and it gives him an out because he learns about the dowry and all this stuff. And so now he could call off the engagement. There would be no scandal, really. Um, you could just blame it on the grandparents, uh, and Kate, I guess. Um, and I was like, yes, all right, now, like, at least that's a step towards the direction of Kate and Anthony being together. And then Kate tells him at the end to marry Edwina, and that they would eventually, get over each other. No, Kate, sorry, that's not how love works. I mean, if you are actually madly in love with someone, it just doesn't go away over time. Um, because Edwina's gonna want you to come around. She's gonna want you to be there for events and holidays and all sorts of stuff. Like, eventually you and Anthony are gonna see each other, and there's gonna be moments where you and Anthony may have alone time. You don't want to do that to your sister once she's married, and so, oh yeah. I mean, Kate should mention this to Edwina about the dowry earlier on, and she hasn't. But she needs to communicate with Edwina. It would be an insanely tough conversation. I totally admit that it's not easy to do what Kate needs to do, but Kate needs to sit Edwina down and also say, "Look, I did hate Anthony, but the times you've made me spend with him, I've been starting to fall in love with him as well, like, and have feelings for him. And it's killing me because you also have feelings for him, and I don't want to hurt you, but it's hard to not want to be with him as well. And so when you're with him, I also either want to be with him or that's why I want to leave, type of thing." Like, she needs to just have a conversation, in my opinion. I don't know. It would be super hard. Edwina probably wouldn't understand, but it needs to happen because the other option is you're going to blindside her, and then she's going to probably hate you for the rest of your life. And you don't want that. And so it's like, really, really difficult conversation that could maybe make things better, maybe not. It's a gamble. Or the for sure, she's going to just hate me for the rest of her life option. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, I'm talking too much. It just got messy. There's 3 episodes left. I don't know what the heck's going to happen, but let's just get into it. Real quick though, before I get started, please consider giving my video a like if you enjoyed it. It helps me out a ton in YouTube's algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. Also, consider subscribing and hitting the bell. That way you're notified every time we post a new video. We also have uncut versions on our Patreon if you're interested in watching the entire thing with me. Plus, we post 2 weeks early, so you can watch the entire thing with me 2 weeks early. So by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, I probably have episode 8 on the Patreon. I have the finale on the Patreon, so check that out. And after this, we're going to be starting Queen Charlotte, because I was told after season 2 to watch Queen Charlotte. And then once I finish Queen Charlotte, then we'll come back to this. So, that's what I'll do, because I want to do it correctly. So, anyways, yeah, thank you guys for being here. Let's get started. The choice. The title, The Choice, probably means Anthony has to make a choice here. Is he going to be with Edwina? Because after this, if he stays engaged, there's no going back probably. Or not be with Edwina and pursue his love, Kate.
The fireworks are ready, Your Majesty, timed perfectly to discharge directly after the bride and groom utter I do.
Oh.
Whatever you have planned is not good
enough.
enough.
This is for their wedding. I thought we were just seeing her life.
Brighter.
Oh, this is for Anthony's wedding. She hasn't found out that the wedding might be off.
I believe I asked for His Majesty's wing to be closed off today. I do not wish for anyone to lose their way and end up somewhere curious.
Of course, ma'am. Though you may rest assured His Majesty appeared in rather good spirits this morning.
And what of our other grand plan? Is everything in place?
Indeed. Every young lady that remains under suspicion of being Lady Whistledown will have a footman assigned her today, watching her every move.
Simply watching will not be enough. We must entrap the scribbler. Perhaps you might put forth false rumors, so that when Whistledown prints them, we will be able to trace the origins.
An ingenious idea, ma'am.
Yes, that is why I thought of it. The author thinks she has bested us all with her illicit spying and reporting. Well, no one has sharper eyes on the Tom than I do.
Does the queen, like, she needs to be thinking, like, I know this is a fun cat and mouse chase with Whistledown, but it seems like they like pushing each other, like, each other's buttons. Do you really want to, like, uncover who it is? Wouldn't that take away the fun you guys have been having? I don't know.
Yet I still wish that when he looks at me, I could be certain that he truly loves me. I fear, in fact, that he does not look at me often enough.
Looks can be powerful, Bon, but also fleeting. Displays of mere passion, perhaps. Nothing more.
I feel like dread in my, like, chest right now. Like, what the frick? How do you can't get out of this now. How do him and Kate end up together? They have to end up together.
But souls that dance.
Is this really like an Indian culture thing? Really, like, from India?
What is it we are drinking to if not the future?
I don't know much about people from India and their culture and stuff.
The sister. The gatekeeper.
I do wonder whether this blessing would be greater if the Viscount were here to participate as well.
Oh, I am certain Lord Bridgerton has his own wedding traditions to perform.
To Bestingham.
Here, here. You do love gloating about your victories, do you not, brother?
What a happy family. Too bad it's not going to stay that way, because I don't see how it can. Oh, man. The mess continues.
Didi? What are those? I brought them with us from home. I knew this season would be a success.
They are quite beautiful. How have I never seen them before?
They belong to my mother. Amma wore them on her wedding day and saved them.
For you?
I brought them for you. I insist. Beautiful bangles. For a beautiful bride.
Oh, Didi.
I
know
like
this
every
has been
time
a
I see
difficult
these two on
time,
screen, I just
never
feel
much care
dread.
for the Viscount, but
I just don't
I
see
hope
any
today
way
will
where
find
Anthony and
joy.
Kate are
I'm
together
happy if you
and
are
their
happy.
relationship stays intact like this. It's everything's gonna be a freaking mess
He's taken my ribbon. I've done
because
you a
they're most
service.
definitely
Do
gonna
not
be together,
chase each other,
Anthony
or,
and Kate.
well, perhaps do not
So,
catch each other. You must
oh, poor
look
Edwina.
presentable. Why does no one truly seem ready for this wedding? Mrs. Wilson?
Oh, Mother, please, not so loud.
Whatever you have done to your brother, undo it.
I may never reach your capacity for drink, brother.
It's a simple remedy. If you continue to drink, there can be no after effects.
If only you would use your powers for good.
Has anyone seen Anthony? Benedict, see that he is well. I'm sure the emotions of the day have somewhat confused him.
Mother.
He has no emotions for the day because he's not in love.
Ready?
Of course I am. Born ready, in fact. Shall we?
There's no nervousness, nothing, because he doesn't really care about Edwina. I mean, I'm sure he wants the best for her. I'm sure he believes she's a sweet girl and she's got great attributes and, you know, and all that, but there's no love, there's no passion, so there's no vulnerability, there's no nervousness, there's no excitement. Oh. There's no way this goes through. Do they have divorces back in the day? I don't even know.
It seems
I don't
the
know
two of us
nothing
have not
about this
spoken
time
since our
period.
dinner with the
In
Sheffields.
Europe, anyways.
Yes, it seems so. Though, why would we?
Or
It is not as if you
England
have
or
even
whatever
more
the heck
private
this is.
information you wish at last to share with me, do you? You must enjoy the wedding, Lady Danbury.
I've gone too far down this road to turn back now, Dav. Miss Edwina will be ruined if we do not marry, and our family will suffer equal scandal. This was always the plan.
And what of the sister?
She has made her own plans for the future. Plans which do not include me. We have decided there is nothing more between us. There cannot be.
Do you ever wonder what Father might say on a day such as this? He was the only one you ever truly respected. The only one you ever listened to.
Wow, what a powerful statement
You
there.
cannot possibly know what he would say. Father had different words for me than he did for you. So please do not insult me with your baseless conjecture.
That made
I
him
have
mad though.
been
That
here.
hit a note.
And I have seen you at all stages. I witnessed you change the day he died. Do you know you did not even weep once? And you stopped laughing altogether, in fact.
I've never wished to succumb to the blind delight of being in love. I
Yes, you
cannot so
did.
indulge myself.
You can choose to be happy. To follow the desires of your heart instead of pushing away any feeling that comes to the surface. It should not be a luxury, but a right to choose, to fight for the family that you want.
I fight for the family that I have.
I knew he was going to say that exact
And
line.
you will never understand because you were born to marry into another family while I was born to carry on the Bridgerton name. That is what outweighs anything else. It is rather easy to be selfish when you have no one else to whom you must answer.
I mourn for you, brother. All of these decisions that you seem to make and then resent us for. They do not make you worthy of your family's respect. They simply make us pity you.
Miss Edwina, you look lovely.
Thank you, my lord. I'm happy you are pleased.
Please be seated. Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this congregation to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. And therefore is not by any to be enterprised, nor taken in hand unadvisedly, lightly and wantonly, to satisfy men's carnal lusts and appetites, like brute beasts that have no understanding, but reverently, discreetly, and finally, Viscount Bridgerton.
The
Archbishop would like you to repeat, my lord, after him.
Yes, of course.
Oh, this is bad. What?
Allow me.
In front of everyone. I can't watch this. This is bad. Everyone's gonna be gossiping. Oh my gosh. Did Edwina see it now?
My apologies.
If I can repeat after
Miss Edwina, you...
Wait a moment.
Breathe, Edwina. It is just nerves. We will call for tea, and once you have something in your stomach, you will be strong enough to go back out there. The Viscount will understand. Yes, Kate? Kate, perhaps you might find that tea.
It is not tea that I want. What I want is the truth. Oh, suddenly your words fail you, sister.
Edwina, Kate, I am not sure what is going on.
I should tell you what is going on, Mama. After a lifetime of filling my head with nonsense of all this talk of great, gallant notions and looks between us, you have feelings for him. All this time, you wanted him for yourself.
No, that is not true.
Oh, you cannot deny it now, Kate. How could I have been such a fool?
See, now she
You
thinks
lied
that
to
this
me
whole time
again and again. You
she's been wanting him for
told me.
himself.
You told me we had been all secrets to rest, but no. The Sheffield inheritance, that was merely the beginning of your deception. I fooled myself into believing you had only the purest of intentions. That your only desire was for me to be happy.
And you are no one's fool. That is the truth.
Do you love him?
What?
You told me you hated him. That only meant your feelings. Your feelings were strong. Do you love him?
Just rip it off. Rip the Band-Aid off right now.
That is enough. No good can come from this at present. Let us all take a moment to calm ourselves, shall we? You have kept so very much from me.
Yeah, I'd
Go.
be mad too
Anywhere
as the
else,
mom.
Kate?
Does this have anything to do with our dinner with the Sheffields the other evening? Or perhaps some even greater issue has come to pass that we must discuss, Anthony?
Miss Edwina is merely agitated. She will come to her senses.
Miss Edwina does seem to have a delicate constitution. Perhaps some fresh air will be just the thing.
Perhaps the Archbishop's talk of lifelong covenants overwhelmed her. Perhaps Miss Edwina realised that marriage is in fact a prison for women.
Oh, must you always be so... you?
How else should I be? Married and silent.
Perhaps she decided she must change into a different dress.
That is absurd. She looked beautiful.
Perhaps
Eloise,
we should
just
allow
because you were
Anthony a
married
little
doesn't mean you can be
respite.
silent. You just gotta find the
Mother,
right
is that what you
man.
need?
Precisely.
What? You know something?
I do not.
Daphne, you may be a duchess, but you are still my daughter. Tell me what you know.
Lord Bridgerton.
Lady Mary. I was hoping to speak with Miss Edwina.
Of course.
Lord Bridgerton? I'm quite certain this delay is rather unexpected.
Indeed. But I must ask if it is in fact a delay and nothing more.
I am considering what more there may be regarding our courtship and those involved with its interference.
I know you may think that we...
Please, tell me you did not come here to offer me more lies or half-truths, my lord. At least offer me that.
I'm intent upon this marriage. The very fact that we have arrived at this day with whatever interference there might have been should be proof enough.
Indeed. Yet I still wonder whether it is the marriage or me that you truly want.
Good way of saying it.
It is both. Miss Edwina, I have never wavered in my intentions. Since the first moment of our meeting, it was clear to me then, as it is now, that what we share is greater than all else.
And what is it that you believe we share?
Our places. Our roles. They align. I as the Viscount, you as the Diamond. Neither by our own choice.
Because you love me.
Don't lie.
I understand you. I sympathize with you. In a certain light, I am you. We do not have the luxury of choice. We cannot escape our roles. But married, we may face these difficulties together.
And what of my sister? What role will she play between us in the future?
The thorn easily removed from the blossoming flower of our lives. She shall have no place in our future. Once we marry, she will return to India as she wishes. And you and I will be free of her.
And that is what you now wish.
That is what I now know.
I actually really liked Edwina there. She came off very well spoken.
Edwina, you must know, I never intended to wound you. I know I should have told you more. I should have told you everything. Yes, I once did have feelings for the Viscount. But they were no match for the love I had and continue to have for you. And you must know I will do everything in my power to ensure your happiness.
Including going back to India. That is your solution, is it not?
I wish to make things right. My feelings for Lord Bridgerton do not matter anymore. We do not have a future together. But you, Edwina, were born to be Viscountess.
The Viscount said the same. I half expect to discover the two of you prepared it ahead of time.
I am not too proud to admit when he is right. You deserve this.
Why? Why me and why not you?
I've been waiting for these conversations. I have like nothing to say. I just want to see how they go,
And
how they
naivety
turn
is a
out.
hindrance, but it has shielded you in many ways. You do not remember when Upper died, when the world fell out from beneath us. And so to save us from an even worse fate, I promised I would not consider myself until you and Mama were taken care of. I gave what I had without regret, and I would do it again, Bon. I still do it. I give what I have in order to protect you. Say something, Bon, anything, please.
I do not know which pains me more. Your betrayal or your pity.
Edwina, you are my sister.
Half sister.
Oh.
What I am, Kate, is a grown woman. And for the first time in my life, I am able to make a decision based on what I would like. I have already imagined the life I would lead with Lord Bridgerton as Viscountess at Aubrey Hall. It lives in my own mind, and it is mine to do with as I like. So if I choose to marry Anthony, it will be because it pleases me and no one else. I need you to understand that.
Though it pains us so, both Lady Bridgerton and I are in agreement that it is up to Miss Edwina to decide her fate.
Wow. I did not realize the diamond outweighed the crown.
It does not, Your Majesty.
Pardon our interruption, Your Majesty.
It is noted. To be sure. I do hope my efforts today have not been wasted.
It has not been a waste, Your Majesty.
But rather further proof of the love you have for your people, ma'am. Miss Edwina and I come before you humbly now, in recognition of all
Is
that
there not a person alive who can think of something else to say to their queen other than sheer flattery? It is the obvious choice. Child, are you here to tell me you are going to marry him or not?
Did you see them?
Your Majesty.
The fireworks. They were brilliant. Will there be more? Oh dear, it seems I'm late for the ceremony.
My king. Can someone come and assist?
I didn't mean to keep you waiting, Rosie. My bride, my beautiful bride. Where is the Archbishop and our congregation?
George.
She's radiant, is she not? What are they? No, unhand me. What are they doing? Stop! Leave! Leave me! Leave me! Lottie.
She will make a most excellent queen, Your Majesty. I hear the two of you faced many trials during your happy courtship. But
Wow, Edwina.
Today will make all of it well worth it.
I kind of like this because this whole time it's been like, she seems like she hasn't been able to have her own opinion on things.
Perhaps you might find your rest, Your Majesty.
You know,
Before
that
you
her
both
sister's
hold this
always
kingdom,
taking care of her. She doesn't need to be taken care of. She's
compassion and kindness.
great on her
you
own.
undoubtedly share.
She doesn't need to be babied.
My queen.
Elle, whatever are you?
I've made a decision to visit Theo now.
Eloise, it is your brother's wedding. People will notice.
This is precisely when no one will. Everyone is so worried about Anthony and Miss Edwina, they'll hardly miss me.
Simply because an opportunity presents itself does not mean you should take it.
Yeah.
Surely there are other things to do. Have you seen the peacocks?
It's vexing to think only of his thoughts when I should rather be thinking of my own.
I do not know what to say.
Say nothing. That is all I ask. I'm only telling you now because you are my friend, and I do not wish for secrets to set us apart.
Queen's gonna think you are Whistledown.
I have made my decision. I thought it best you both hear it from me.
Edwina, we should speak in private.
I cannot marry you, Lord Bridgerton. You cannot provide me with what it is that I want. What it is that I deserve. What everyone deserves. I may not know exactly what true love feels like, but I certainly know what it is not. It is not deception, or wandering eyes, or a role to be fulfilled. I cannot marry you because I cannot betray myself. You will never meet my eyes in the same manner that you met my sisters on that altar today. You will never... You say you have spent your life trying to give me everything I lacked. But really, you simply gave me everything you really wanted for yourself, as though my life were not my own. I did not ask for any of it, Kate. So today, I can be sure that what I leave behind is not my loss. It is yours. Your dream, your plan, your feelings that I had merely borrowed. Today, you have lost your power. Well, I have made up my own mind. And that is victory enough for me.
All is not lost today, ma'am. I have received word.
It had better be a worthy distraction.
Our chat for Lady Whistledown has indeed produced a result.
Let's finish
Marriage
Eloise's
amounts
face.
to little
Oh
more than
no!
human ritual. We may not force the rooster or hen,
Eloise.
yet we continue to collect eggs. Does that make us more complicated, or simply too stubborn to believe that we must orchestrate what nature has already ordained?
I suppose we ought to go. Lord Bridgerton?
Your sister is braver and wiser than us both. She had the courage to act on what she sensed between us, and here we are, standing perfectly still, having felt it for months.
I stand here because the moment we go, the moment we step foot outside those doors, we face the truth
Of our situation.
of our failures.
We have indeed failed, my lord, of our duties, of our responsibilities. We have failed at it all. So forgive me if it is now my wish to suspend time, to delay the inevitable, to for a mere moment not think of what comes next.
She's so pretty. Well, there it goes. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought they were just gonna talk like always and get like close to it and never do it till like the end. Someone catch them so they are forced to get married. Well, I really don't have a lot to say. I mean, I was kind of speechless the whole time. I feel like I didn't talk enough. Um, but the, honestly, I foresaw it being way messier than that. But we'll see what happens. We have 2 more episodes, obviously, and people are gonna gossip about a scandal. Excuse me. The whole Eloise situation brings another layer to this whole thing of the messiness. But I was actually pretty impressed with Edwina. She handled it well. She was still obviously angry about everything, but it's like she's taking charge of her life now, which I think is great, because not that she was never capable of it, but she allowed her sister to kind of control everything for so long. And I think it's great that she's just kind of like, you know what? I don't need my sister to do everything for me. I'm a grown woman. I can do things myself. I think she realizes that now. And so, yeah, great episode. I really like the moment with the king. Obviously, there's strong love between the king and the queen. I'm excited to watch Queen Charlotte to get more on that whole situation, hopefully. Yeah, it's great. I just don't know what happens here on out. I mean, obviously there's going to be drama and scandal. I still don't understand how Kate and Anthony could actually end up being together. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. But great. I love Daphne's moments in this. The mom. Yeah, everything has just been so great. I liked it a lot. Eloise, I think she's kind of fallen in love with for a commoner. I don't know what happens with that now. You know, I don't know. Obviously I don't know the rules of all this stuff. Can a commoner ever like marry up? Is that ever allowed? I don't know. But I like that she found someone who has a fondness of the stuff that she has. Of like intellectual stuff. Sorry, my dog's scratching at the door. You want to anyways, yeah, they have like, you know, desires to gain intelligence. She just needs to find someone that's like her, that has the same passions as her. That's what I've always been kind of saying, and I think she's found that. But I just don't know. I don't know the rules, so, and obviously it's not her season, so eventually we'll probably get a season of her, and we'll see what happens. But anyways, yeah, it's great episode. I think it's everything I have to talk about right now. I kind of have to sit on what happened, and I'll probably talk more at the beginning of the next episode, after I sit with some of the stuff that happens and think about it for a little bit. But great episode. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to it, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Check out the Patreon. We have uncut early access stuff, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.